All right. Yeah. There we go. World of horror, and I have hiccups. World of hiccups. No, I hate hiccups. Skedaddle? Alright, Haunted, you have a great night, okay? Thanks for the raid. World of Hiccups sounds awful, it does. It sounds horrible. Which palette is this? This is... It's one I've been using basically the entire time I've played this game. I didn't know you could turn this... Oh! Turn this guy off. I'm not a fish. Oh, damn it. Didn't work. Didn't work. Yeah. But you didn't believe you're not a fish. Oh, that's probably what it is. I didn't believe it. It's Omen. I had to look at every single thing here to realize which one it is. Yeah. Also, Static, how you doing? What you up to? Let's go. Hope things are well. Alright, so I think we've finally entered the phase in World of Horror where I'm at a point where we're doing just the backstories and we're going to be doing the challenge mode run. I'm willing to roll the wheel on which Elder God will be up against. Yo, Kyos, how you doing? Kyos, what's up? How you doing? How is Cyberpunk going? I'm busy boy. Ah, gotcha. How's Cyberpunk? What am I looking for? I don't remember. Oh, I'm at the point now where I think if I get any like mysteries that I haven't done before, I might even, or like any mysteries with endings I haven't done, I might even just like take a look at the endings, because we've been playing this game for like a month and a half, and it's like some of the endings are just like, you know, I haven't been able to like figure it out, and there's some really like particular endings in this. There's some health issues going on. I'll DM you if you want more information. Oh, gotcha. Definitely take it easy, all right, Static. You know, do what you need to do, okay? But feel free to vibe with us and enjoy the stream, okay? Quite well. I made a lot of progress in casual gaming and also took down the Elden Ring bingo match. Oh, that's something I want to do sometime. Is I want to do bingo because I think that's like fun. I've never done a bingo, game bingo before. I like the idea of it because it's like, I mean, like most of y'all know I like achievement hunting, so it's like, that's like achievement hunting, but like in a single sitting. That sounds fun. You know, like strategize how you're gonna like, what line seems optimal to go for. Yeah. Or just even the whole card, I suppose. I've seen people do that too. But I hope things improve, Static. Haska. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, but for everyone that's just arriving, also for everybody that's here, if you don't already follow Kyos, definitely drop Kyos a follow. Kyos is awesome. Yeah, very good streamer, and very like super skilled, and plays all kinds of stuff and does speed runs and all kinds of things. It's fun. Want me to mention your name in the next tournament? Oh, is it a bingo tournament? Oh, I'd be curious. Like, to like know how that all works. So you can hook me up, just DM me if you need to. Very powerful gamer, exactly. So definitely drop Kios a follow. And for anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Code. I also play Katie or Cat, she, they pronouns. I'm a variety bodega cat VTuber. He usually streams 3 to 4 games a night, 4 to 5 nights a week. And yeah, I play all kinds of games, all kinds of genres, and I tend to achievement hunt and do that sort of stuff. And honestly, we usually just vibe and like chew on some games. So if that sounds like your jam, feel free to drop a follow. Yeah. Say hi from the lurk. Well, back in the last game. NFD, welcome. Yeah, World of Horror is very cool. I really like this game. Alright, so we're gonna get into our first run. First run of the night. Oh, probably the only run of the night, realistically. Save Shirakawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening and reality is starting to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to see who we're gonna pick and who we're gonna play tonight. So the backstory we're going to be doing is Eldritch Parasite. You start with extra stamina and reason, but you can't regain them, which is... it's pretty scary. We're going to just do it on Cultist difficulty. We actually tried it on True Believer, but I think that this one's so different from a standard run of World of Horror that it was probably a little bit too much for me to tackle on a different difficulty. We'll do Timeline X, because why not randomize it? And we can really pick whoever we want at this point. And we tried it on True Believer and get eaten by crabs. Yeah, we did too. You're right. I forgot about that.
No.
I think it was kind of tempting. Because she's relatively straightforward to play. It wouldn't like overcomplicate the run, you know? She's good in combat, so you don't lose as much, don't take as much damage in combat, which is, once again, also really important. Don't get me wrong, I actually think the bigger threat is like weird skill checks or whatever, or stat checks, but still. Also just to reiterate, yeah, Static, if you want to message me, feel free, okay? But I hope things improve for you. I'm just thinking.
Oh.
Oh, Lethal Company? Oh, we should play sometime. I'd be down for that.
Ohayo.
Yeah, we played a little bit earlier. I've been playing it a little bit off stream. And we played a little bit tonight. It went good. Yeah. Looks totally worth it if you got a squad. Yeah, Lethal Company is pretty fun. And also, honestly, yeah, it's like $12. It's pretty good. Like, it's not breaking the bank, you know. I'm curious to see what they do with it, like what all they'll add to the game. I'm really torn on this one. You know, I think I'm just gonna go with Aiko, cause like, she's just generally good. Easy to find games with randos or whatever. I actually haven't played with randos very much, unfortunately, so I don't know the answer to that one. I was originally like convinced to like play it because a few of my friends were playing it, so I've just played with them pretty much exclusively. But I imagine, I mean, it's super popular right now, so it probably isn't too hard to find matches with other people. All right, that's right too. We gotta spin our wheel. Yeah, this is something I will do though. Switch wheel. File. Open. Gotta open our Elder God wheel. All right. There seem to be a lot of games available anytime we play. That said, this one could be really dicey because there's a few things here that really can drain your stamina or reason. Yeah. All right, it's time for our Elder God wheel. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. All right, who's it gonna be? Wow. Oh, great! It's Azal. I'm like, I don't remember. I think this is a radioactive one, which is not very good. Yeah. All right. Oh no, I don't think I've fought this one before. See them through. I'll read it in the next scene. All right. Great. See them through the twisty tapestry of dimensions. The festering servants of Azal latch onto a new vessel, ravenously devouring their very essence of human suffering, swallowing their grotesque forms. Slowly but inevitably, the hoster comes, their body and mind becoming one with the burgeoning god. Rules: each mystery, a new status will start to weigh you down. Great, just great. All right, so let's see how this goes. So let's get into it. We're gonna load this. We're gonna go with probably school nurse. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can't gain anything from the monument, I don't think, so I guess I'll go with the legal den. Everything else is fine. So we're looking for, like, ideally a dex weapon. Yeah, the progress we've made so far was the second. Ah, gotcha. We've made it to, I think, the 4th off stream, but it gets pretty hard. Okay, we get to fill our bottle. We got some water. We'll take a small experience boost because with this particular one, we start with high stamina and high reason, but we can't regain it. So that's gonna make it really unique. All right, let's see what our cases are. Okay, so we have contagious coma, frightening flood, school scissors, noisy nails, and fear festival. So we have a pretty good mix. Trying to think of what we should do. This has a boss, this has a boss, this has a boss, this has a boss, and this optionally. Well, these two optionally have bosses. These ones, I think, all have bosses. Basically, no reason to shower. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, I'll say, hey, Infernal, how you doing? Boy, I really don't know where to start on this one. Usually there's like some mysteries that are just like, oh, this is a good starter mystery. These are all kind of touch and go. Sleep cycle borked. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Contagious coma is probably the best starting point, but like, just barely. Noisy nails is. Noisy nails and frightening flood. We might actually look up the alternate endings because we've done them a few times now. We haven't found the alternate ending, and even spine chilling story of school scissors. Let's do contagious coma. All right. At the end of this mystery, raise doom by 2% for each item in inventory. Oh, don't like that. If the mystery ends right now, doom would be raised by 2%. 2%. Yeah. The insidious parasite swells in size, its tendrils snaking ever deeper into the crevices of your existence. Really unfun. Why would I do that? Oh, can I like ward it off with this? It's items in your inventory. I wonder if I could get away by putting them into my storage. We'll figure that out. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Alright, so we've done this one before, so we're not going to read all the like in-between text, but we'll read the beginning and the end. Right away, we should consider getting a weapon. I'm trying to think of like the best like dex weapon we can get like right out of the gate. Hey Evie, how you doing? Just finished a project several months in the making and now have anxiety about being a pain to the person who is helping me with it. How are you? I'm sure things are fine. If it's been like several months, I'm sure you're not being a pain. I'm just thinking, best dex weapon. What would it be? Let me just like take a look. Dex is like a weapon category. You know, honestly, I usually just go for the carpenter hammer, but just curious. Oh, there's actually. Oh, wow, the dex weapons are very different than what I thought they were. Huh. The more you know. I mean, our strength is really good too, so it's like no crime. I'm just gonna go to the hardware shop. Not great. Gonna restock. We can kind of get away with the shovel, maybe, just because like Aiko is like fast, and so she does kind of negate the slowness of the shovel to some extent. But yeah. Meow. Okay, that. Oh, monkey wrench. This is heavy tool, -1 strength. Well, that sucks. How is the shovel not a heavy tool? Oh, so many. Thank you. This was a project we've been working on for a month or two. It's almost in a finished state where we need one last piece. Tonight we got around to adding that piece, which proceeded to break it. So we had to redo scripting, but now we know what to do, so it didn't take any time. I gotcha. Yeah, it just sounds like bad brain feels. I wouldn't sweat it too much. Fine. I think I'm just gonna take the shovel. Sucks, but you know. It's been a long time since I've used the shovel though, so we'll see how it goes. Do I want to do this fight? Probably not. Eldritch Parasite and Misery Parasite. Hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. So it almost makes you sick. It's another person. It's actually a gloop, and she's sweetie. So intellectually, I know it's not an issue, but anxiety. Yeah, no, anxiety be like that. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. I'm glad we helped her. I see. Well, I'm sure whatever it is, they'll be fine. You need to sneak into the hospital. Okay. While taking the elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator door opens. Oh god. Elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up at the doctor's office and nurse discovers you laying unconscious on the elevator floor. Wow, this is not good so far. This is like one mystery. We're not even into the first mystery. Oh, I don't need the bottle. It just occurred to me because we can't regain anyways. Yeah. When the patient came home one morning, covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. Mumbling something quietly as you pass by, talk to them. Charisma check failure. You try to reason with them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up. God, it's not going good. You know what? Actually, maybe we do want to fight this boss for some extra experience. Oh my gosh! As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. -2 reason. Ah! This is... Oh my god. I mean, I know realistically we're only down like 5 stamina, but on each, or 5 on each, but it's just like, come on. You wasted a lot of time looking for a safe path, 3% doom. Alright, we got an item. God damn. Jeez. In the morning, you usually only catch glimpses of your dreams. You know 2 things. First, they're always both terrifying and inescapable. Second, the man from your nightmares is standing on the other side of the street looking for you. Confront the man. Perception check failure. Getting closer, you start panicking as the situation starts to resemble your nightmares. Finally, you reach a breaking point and run in fear. -2 reason. Oh my goodness. This is just an awful string. You enter the metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite of you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate. An icy feeling settles in the pit of your stomach. This is a dex check, and we do have pretty high dex. Dex check success. As soon as you pick up the package, you realize what you're holding and drop it in horror. 8 experience. Let's go to the cult shop. Nothing. Small candle. Baby candle. Baby. There's a dog. That's not the dog. That's a mask. I mean, that's pretty good. I guess I can't afford it. Why did I go in here with only 1 fund? I can sell the bottle. There. Okay, we'll take the ritual mask. That's at least something. Small. Baby. You meet your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. That would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. I think this raises doom. This one typically gives you reason back, I think, so... no. Right, okay, you get experience from this one. Or negates doom is what I was thinking it did. Your stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful but kill the mood. Leave this place. Okay. God damn, this has been brutal. You managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police, finally reaching the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure is dropping. You must hurry. So we're gonna use the dust of seething. This dust is so angry. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals a weird elongated monster hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises his head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. Alright, the creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town is taking notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Ooh, that's not great. Dust is angry. What? This is so much. Oh my god. Damn shovel. It has 9 damage though. I could do a 50-50. Yeah, I could do a 50-50 on both, and that would give me 12 damage a turn, which is pretty good if I get both rolls. I could guarantee 9 damage though. Let's guarantee 9. It sucks though. I was thinking there was like 2 reason maybe, but 2 of both is pretty rough. Strength base, dex base. I could alternatively... I could alternatively do guarantee this and then try and dodge, which fits perfect. You dodge. Okay, good. I mean, the dodge is basically 4 damage, so I think it might be worth it, even though it's kind of more slow. At least until we get lower and we can try and go for a killing blow. Okay, got us that time. Oh, very good. Okay. We're at 18. We can't squeeze it at 18, but we can squeeze it at 12. That's a lot of damage. Boy, this run fucking sucks. Alright, so 50-50. Oh, we missed the second one. That's okay. It was worth a shot. There. This is like one mystery. The creature's severed body falls to the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closed hole in the ceiling. You manage to catch a glimpse of the other side. The other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off, it was merely a finger. Shaking, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain though, it's the end of the weird illness. Right, well, that could have been, we got thorough investigation. Yeah, Ednokios, alright. Thank you again for the raid, and you have a good night, okay? Maybe we'll see about Lethal Company at some point. Yeah. Even one stamina for all successful. I wish this fucking worked. We could raise our dex even higher. Although right now I guess we're scaling on strength, aren't we? We could do luck. We have a few outdoors like cases coming up, so that's like a maybe. What, I swear it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? I mean, we finished the case and we're at 25%. It's like, okay. Wait. None of this is good. We have to make like, we have to do amazing in the next few mysteries. Yeah, Liz, how you doing? Yes, we're gonna be doing some Radiant Silvergun after a bit. Probably after this, but this run might be a throwaway, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we lost like 12, practically, like, I mean, we lost over 10 in both stats that run, which, that's like brutal for just doing one mystery. You know what? Let's do Noisy Nails, or we should do Frightening Flood. We'll do one of these two because we're missing endings for them, and it's honestly overdue. We can do baseball bat. Baseball bat wouldn't be bad. I'm just like sitting here thinking. Yeah, Liz, how's things going? What you been up to? Let's do this one. I don't see this one quite as often. At the end of the mystery, raise doom by 2% for each item or spell. Well, that's not even impacting us, which is great. The city's parasite swells in size, its tendrils snaking ever deeper into the crevices of your existence. Alright. Nightmare news of the Noisy Nails. The morbid killing spree continues as another body is found in the city's river. Every victim shares one common trait: their fingers and toenails are missing. They've been pried off. Why nails? Could the killer have a hidden motive? Are they sending a message? You must hurry up before they claim another victim. Alright, so... let me take a look. Okay, so we need to go to the school. And we need gossip. Oh, didn't make those drawings. Who did? We heard about the computer program that... Oh. I've overheard my parents talking about a horrible accident. They said that the girl's father went mad from grief. Oh. These are Trek nights. Oh, gotcha. So watch some Next Generation. Oh, very good. Oh, hey, we got some friends. It's pretty good, actually. This was decent. Could the killing have anything to do with the father who lost his daughter in an accident? No leads. A trip to the police station could be useful. Your friend's cousin works there, and she could help you out. She could help you. Time is of the essence, so you decide to take a shortcut through the abandoned building site. Just like taking a look. Okay, so all we had to do was actually just do this. That's all we needed to do. I've just apparently never been in a situation where I could do this. So, okay, well, that's easy enough. It's weird. I'm surprised I hadn't did the side quest before. It's almost a year since your childhood friend moved away to another city. He suddenly left without saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In an envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Your friend, strength check failure. While moving the wardrobe through the doorway, you take a wrong step and sprain your ankle. It's nothing serious, but you'll have a problem walking for a few days. Ugh. The horror of spraining your ankle. Reluctantly, your friend's cousin gives you a photocopy file. You thank her and leave quickly. The school building seems like a safe place to study the file. Pivot. Risuko-chan was the most promising athlete in her school. When she suddenly disappeared, the case was quickly closed without any suspects. Today, she finally dug herself out. Great, okay, so most we can do is 12. 2 stamina damage, that sucks. Alright, so we're going to... We'll do a sort of defensive attack. Swing, trinket, the dodge. We dodged the attack, nice. So, just guarantee the heavy. There we go. The victims of the serial killers seem to be chosen randomly. There's no obvious pattern in regards to age, sex, and education. You should continue your search in the hospital where the victims are. Investigate the killer encounter. Can't shake off the feeling that you're being watched, -2 reason. You try to sneak into the mortuary, but the hospital staff is on high alert. You decide to wait here a bit and you'll find a way in. They performed countless dissections to find the answer. Instead, they found it. Oh. Yeah. Anatomy horror. Is that an eyeball? Or do you think it's just like a floating orb or something? Oh! Oh shit, it's a fucking ghost! Can I sever its connection? 5/5. I get I'd sever it by the next turn, so yeah. Sucks that we're taking 1 damage to everything, but there we go. Yeah, that's an eye. Yet. One of the mortuary technicians acts strangely. He has left the building and returned twice already. Each time he comes back, an ambulance with a new victim arrives. It's not where the eye goes. On your way to the next destination, you stop. The tall man wearing a dirty kabuki mask. He's talking to a woman and slowly reaching into his pocket. I think this one is like just like neutral. I don't think we gain anything from this, but I think it might ruin our chance for mystery, maybe. All right. Decide to act quickly and run between the pair screaming. The panicked woman flees. The masked man grabs you by the neck. Before you can protest, he takes a pair of pliers out of his pocket and rips off one of your nails. Why? I need 1 stamina. I feel like that'd take more than 1 stamina of me. You notice the man keeps his hospital key in his back pocket. If you could steal and enter the hospital, it would be much easier. Stop right there, you hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. It's obsessed man. So we're gonna just like hit him with a shovel twice now. We missed. Okay, well. We tried. -4 stamina, holy shit. I just realized how much damage we took. Fuck. We might finish this mystery and then we might just start over, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, you excuse yourself after bumping into the man. He frowns and hurries away. Now, not noticing that you've managed to steal his hospital keys. What an idiot. The pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today, we're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Would you be so kind and help the community? Donate your blood. You feel like... Oh. I got 2 stamina. God damn it. I guess that makes sense. You feel like they took more blood than they should. You feel weak but fulfilled, knowing you're helping. -3% doom. It's getting dark and the suspicious man has not returned. Now is your only chance to check out the mortuary and learn about the serial killer's victims. Using the hospital key, you manage to enter the mortuary floor unnoticed. The hospital floor is eerily quiet. You prepare your weapon, wondering what's going to happen next. Alright. The whole room has a pungent, irritating smell that you can barely stand. All the dissection tables are empty and you're afraid to think of where the bodies are now. Must hurry up before the suspect killer returns back. Is that a human nail? The masked man jumps from behind a door and you barely dodge the blade. The kabuki killer takes a step back, revealing his gruesome artwork, an unfinished statue of a child made of human nails. What? Suddenly the statue springs to life and bites the man's neck. The serial killer is visibly confused and tries to stop the bleeding. What were you trying to accomplish? You made that. Bleeding as a geyser of blood paints the whole mortuary red. The being's face slowly turns to you. What? Oh my god, unfinished child? Okay, this is not what I was expecting at all. Great. That's just wonderful. A child. Okay, we failed to dodge. Get that dodge. We're just short. We have to do one more. Second dodge. Alright, there we go. Hit it with a shovel. The horrible nail beast finally stops moving, knowing you won't be able to explain it to the police. You trigger the fire alarm and escape before anyone arrives. A father's grief led to the creation of this monster. Hopefully they will be joined in death. I see. Happy ending? Is it like biting or clawing at that point? I don't know. Or doom penalty from running from combat, which I guess is technically good. Prove resting at home. So this sucks. Yes. The answer is yes. There's a moon spot over Shirakawa, keeps everyone on edge. Alright. Boy. This all sucks. You know what's amazing though? The Elder God that we've picked has no impact on this at all, because the only thing that they've been doing is increasing our doom at the end of a mystery if we have items or spells, and we haven't had any items, we haven't had any spells, so they haven't even been a factor. It's just a really sideways run where we've lost a ton of stamina and reason in the first 2 mysteries. To be fair though, this is like probably the worst set we could have gotten, because really what you want is you want like mysteries that don't have boss fights at the end, and we got every mystery here has a boss fight at the end potentially. We have the option for like no boss fight, but it's just like great, you know. It is not shaking out, and unfortunately we also have the shovel, which sucks. Let's do Frightening Flood. So I'm curious. I've tried this one a few times. Oh, 1 person for every curse. Do we have any curses? We don't have any curses either, actually. No, we have this, which I guess, no, that's not considered a curse. Freakish fable of a frightening flood. A group of researchers from a university in Tokyo are researching a curious rock formation. It was discovered a few weeks ago by tourists in the village next to Shirakawa. You've read about it in the newspaper. The sudden disappearance of tourists was a subject of school gossip for a few days, but ultimately no one was found. The rock formation must be somehow connected to the events happening in your town. Feeling that the researchers can help you, you decide to pack yourself and visit the village yourself. All right, so I've been missing. Oh, you know what? This is actually perfect. We have to lose to the boss. Kabara Village, the final stop. The bus suddenly stops as the driver opens the door. Reluctantly, you notice you're still far away from the village itself. However, before you can ask any questions, the bus doors close. As the bus drives away, you see the village in the distance. Hoping it won't rain too much, you stop to look at the clouds. Suddenly, you hear splashing sound behind you. That's strange. You thought you were the only passenger on that bus. Losing the boss won't end the game. It will have a game over. Which, honestly, this run is not going to happen. We'd have to get obscenely lucky from this point forward, really. So I feel like it's probably... This is a good run to, like, close out with, like, getting an extra ending, I think. Got him. There. A good run to drink the blood bottle on. Yes, exactly. That's one does. You managed to defeat the mysterious assailant. See, this is another one where it's like, under no circumstance would I have found this alternate ending if I didn't like take a look at what the requirement was. Because why would I purposely die in this one? Right? And the thing is this one's actually even hard to die in because you actually have unlimited heals at a certain point. You can just fill up your health. But unfortunately, because of this particular backstory, we can't regain health. You managed to defeat the mysterious assailant, but he flees into the woods before you can tear off his mask. Who was that? You enter the inn, hoping to find the research team there. The room is empty except one. In the last one, you find a visibly stressed man, Masuda-san, the expedition leader. Thank God you came. We've been attacked by the villagers and got separated. I'm worried for my colleagues. Things we've learned here, the knowledge, it's too dangerous. We must escape this place as soon as possible. So we got to, I wish that worked. Gotta leave, gotta go to the school. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Study the newspapers. Let's check success. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article at the last page of a local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. You find an empty classroom where Masuda-san was talking about the researchers are gone, but hopefully the notes you found will help you locate them. The reward is rising, so we have to find the 3 researchers. Wait, this is the boss. Yeah, this is the fertility boss. Oh, bloody sweater. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart, covered in blood, but where's its owner? Assume the worst. Well, beast must have killed this poor person. You say a quick prayer before continuing. So, third thing growing inside the character, -2 of which are parasites. I don't know what that means. Research notes. You discover an old camp located on the edge of a smoke clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Subject check failure. Did wolves learn how to walk on their hind legs? Are we stupid? Like, then again, I guess this is a world where, like, it's fucking insane every day, so sure, there could totally be werewolves. The pillars are related to the cult of T, fertility goddess. People here refuse to help us with the work and forbid us from researching the village's archives. Right. So We still haven't found... No, we found one of the researchers. So, school. We're going to the village. Yeah. Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in the shadows, you notice someone wearing a police uniform. Move along, citizen, nothing to see here. You've made a horrible mistake. Oh, it's Lumpy Officer. Okay. Here we go. What's that? Handcuffs. Lumpy Officer reporting for duty. Walking through a village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. Two menacing-looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? Yes. We knew it. The prophecies were true. The masked figures relax a bit, taking off their masks. We apologize for this, Master. So, we got Rico, who gives us 1 fun per completed mystery, and Ikumi, +1 to all skill checks in otherworld locations, which is actually really good, but... Yeah, oh, Balam, how you doing? How is 16 going? How's Final Fantasy 16 going? Welcome. Yeah, thank you for the follow. So we're still missing our two friends here, our 2 researchers. When it says door when you knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. This is odd since he usually he's usually punctual about his appointments. Yeah. As I usually say, I paid 500 and have nothing bad to say about it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Perfect. Good. Yeah. The smell of blood tells you something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and enter. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt about what happened, but how and why. Search the room for utensils. Broken bottle, which is actually a dex weapon. But now we're past equip. We could do that. But then again, it doesn't really matter that much at this point. Rush through the drawer, trying to find anything useful. The sound of police sirens forces you to grab the nearest item and flee the crime scene. You should find one of the researchers. Alright, so 1 left. Yeah, it's that good. Nice. Very good. I've heard really good things about it. You bump into one of the teammates at the gym. Hey, Takahashi. She says, looking over you with her brows furrowed. Are you doing okay? You've been acting really weird lately, and you'll look super tired. Shouldn't burden her with everything that's going on. But, lie. You tell her that you're just stressed out because of finals. She expresses some sympathy and offers to help you study. You say sure, but it's a promise you'll break. It's better that she doesn't know about it for her own sake. You can handle this on your own, just like you always do. All right, the river level's rising too high. All right, I wish, it's actually blocked. I guess if I had have went slightly, if I had have saved all 3, we could probably have maybe tried this. I have a sneaky feeling that maybe this might actually work despite this backstory. I don't know. Took it at Lily's suggestion. As per usual, the gal ain't wrong. Aw. I don't know why that was blocked. Usual the gal. There we go. Assistant, the expedition leader holds the suitcase in one hand and knife in the other. This is our only chance. Let's go. Escape the village. As you get closer to the bridge leading into the village, Masuda-san suddenly stops. I know this tune. Before you react, he begins to undress and runs into the darkness. Shocked, you begin to hear a faint moaning coming from the rock formation. What you see there feels unreal. All the villagers are naked. They are dancing around a pillar as something slowly emerges from the river. Alright, so we have to loot. We have to lose this technically. Which, I mean, we can just do that by doing absolutely nothing. The fertility goddess has been caring for Kaibara's village for centuries, asking for human sacrifices in return. Okay, so they're treated at the same thing. We can use fire. That's interesting to know that. I assume Gal was seen as sexist. Really? I can't imagine. No clue. I have no idea. It's my only guess. I gotta remember this one. I sometimes forget about this, where you can reduce your experience and raise your accuracy like permanently for an encounter, which it's not like oftentimes you'll want to just use these two, but like it's good to have it as an option, you know. How much damage would I get? Oh my god, I'm getting 5 damage out of that. That's actually, for just being the broken bottle, which is usually a garbage item, that's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't want to actually do damage though, so regain. Okay, what we want to do is we want to do this. We're gonna just pray a little bit. What? I can't do that? This is illegal? I thought this is a... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm pressing the wrong button. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go! When the sun rises again, the river level lowers again, leaving the fields fertile. In 9 months, a new generation of Kaibara villagers will be born. With your mind broken after the ritual, you will be kept alive, at least until the day your child is born. Damn, that's fucked up. Well, shit. God, they're jamming out in their birthday suits. They are. Well, now we know the alternate ending for 2 of those. I never would have gotten that ending because there's no way I'm gonna lose that case. We're gonna take it from the top. Yeah, creepy. Agreed. Yeah, I called it. Third thing in that character, 2 parasites, 1 village, or what? Third thing. Oh. No. No. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. Saber Shirakawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings cover, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Under the clues, spells, and dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and the realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Alright. Yeah, she brought 4 friends with her to the fertility goddess, as one does. Oh. Something... Okay, so we get the Eldritch Parasite again.
Ohayo.
So... I wonder if I should run Moriko. She has a gun, and I feel like after the last run, gun would be good. When did they add voice lines? I think it's always had voice lines since 1.0. Moriko is pretty strong, yeah.
Ohayo.
I technically don't have a clear with Marco. We're gonna do Marco. Everything else is fine, so we're gonna go in. Okay, I think I can spin the wheel again. I'm okay with that. All right, y'all down for another spin of the wheel? The actual, like, the Elder God we had last time actually didn't impact us at all during that mystery. All right. I haven't touched the game in like a solid year. I gotcha. I assume the dev, oh, it's Zegtas. And a flashlight. That's a good thing to have. Yeah, the dev, as far as I know, they got sick, but they also had like family emergency and stuff. So they had some some big shit happen, and it really like threw things for a loop. Okay, I'm gonna find out what Zegtas is. I think it's this one. Every 21% of Doom characters receive -1 stats. That sucks. But I'll do it. Yeah. It's the fucking Demon Core, it is. Yeah, it's a nuke. It's actually a meteor, but you know, they have it in this thing. We love being a part of the perfect body. A big meteor fell down in a field in the village near Shirakawa. A farmer who found it contacted researchers from Tokyo, and but when they arrived, all they found was a wet puddle of pinkish goo. So perfect form. Yeah. Great. Just fucking great. So we're gonna fucking equip our shotgun because we've had enough of this mission. We've had enough of this backstory. Alright. Everything else is fine, I think. This is like the one thing that doesn't save. I keep doing that, but... Alright. So, we got library notes. Library notes is pretty good, actually. That's not awful. We're gonna take our experience boost. Because with this particular backstory, we can't heal, so the bottle is useless to us. Gonna head out. Alright, Mobile, you have a good night, okay? It's a little late this hour, I have stuff to do. Absolutely fair. Totally understand. So we got Contagious Coma, we got Fear Festival, we got Crimson Cape, okay. We got Abnormal Arms, and we got Wordless Ward. Okay. Interesting. So we're only missing one ending, actually. That's not too bad. Did I catch you again though? Absolutely. Yeah, it's good to see you, and thank you again for the raid. So I'm gonna say arms is usually a good starting point, but also because we have the advantage of starting with the shotgun, things could be worse, or like things we can really start on any mystery as far as I'm concerned. But I think Abnormal Arms is probably a good place to start. We get the tiny key, I guess, even though that doesn't really matter too much. All right, we'll do Abnormal Arms. Alarming count of Abnormal Arms. I remember when it started, the woman next door was strangled to death in her bed. With no sign of forced entry, the killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. The door to her apartment was closed. Right, okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go to the occult shop. We got our Tainted Violin, perfect. That was a big win right away. So we're gonna go investigate the hospital twice. All right. Well, taking the elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator door opens. Elevator door opens, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Then you wake up in the doctor's office. A nurse discovers you laying unconscious on the elevator floor. Not a great start. Honestly, given what I have, probably it's the best thing I can do is actually fast track these mysteries as much as I can. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Brand it like cattle! Are they preparing a feast for the Eldritch Masters? 4% Doom. -1 reason. I'm going to go here and prepare. Oh, right, we get the Blessed Shell. Okay. For 5%, that I don't know if that's really worth it, but we'll find out. I don't remember what hers was. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of OO Park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. We can take a gamble here. We're gonna use this. Okay, it costs 2. We got third eye. We can cast this for free, so might as well. It's fine. Just thinking what I want to do now. Alright, so we can just play through to the end of this mystery, I think. So you find an envelope laying on your pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from somebody who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? +2 funds, -1 reason. Alright. So our reason's getting tanked pretty fast, but our stamina's holding strong. Wandering through the empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside, but you really could use a drink, so we're gonna spend a fund just so we don't have to deal with any bad stuff. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyways. Because the other option has potential to injure us, so when you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in the mailbox. Sweet, it seems that you've won a small amount of money in the lottery. Lucky you. Before third eye, after third eye. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Get close to the door and ask what's the matter. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens. An unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. Then a neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building, -2 reason. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents. Right. So again, how you doing? The telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Alright, 1 reason. That would take care of this in 1. Save some reason damage. There we go. So we got ringing ears. All combat actions are slower until the end of the current mystery. I'm doing better than that gossip junkie, true. She's just a gossip junkie and we fucking put one in her shoulder. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. This scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Charisma check failure. Intimidated by the unsettling portrait, you've haunted by nightmares. -2 reason. This is a shotgun, but no hearing protection. Yep. Your room is connected to, by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room, tripping over a pipe. Cursing, you find the light switch, a gasping horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and entering the ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you smell something vile and rotten. Ah. You almost fall to the ground. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key and a centipede. So the good news is we know we're on timeline A, and we didn't have to do another boss fight, so our ringing ears will hopefully let up now. Good. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he's identified as the building's caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You're questioned thoroughly and eventually released on the murder case. Eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. You know what's really weird is like the A ending for this is that it's just like it's a pervert in the vents. The B ending is a fucking centipede aliens, and it's like what the fuck. Weird epidemic. Hospital's extra busy. Okay. So, treatment and surgery actions cost more. I hate when that happens. The guy had these stretchy arms that moved. Well, true, it wasn't just the dead pervert. I guess it was a dead stretchy pervert. All right, so that's one mystery down. I'm gonna say worrying right of a wordless ward. I'm gonna go for this one. Hey, both endings, and now I'm wide awake. I live in an apartment. I gotcha. He's just a stretchy boy in the vents. Nothing to worry about. If you got a call, from your classmate's mother. With a teary voice, she told you your friend has a nasty. With a teary voice, she told you your friend had a nasty accident and is currently waiting an important surgery. They ask her to call you and request. They ask you to call you and request you spend a few evenings with them. That's weird. You haven't exactly had the closest relationship lately, but you agree to visit your friend starting tonight. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at the alternate ending for this one. Let me see, what is the requirements for it? I'm trying to figure out exactly what the requirement is here. I think it's just that you have to do a thing during the final combat. Okay, well, anyways, guess this is all fine. Oh, stick bug. Oh. I believe you just have to pick a specific option during the boss fight, yeah. Looks like people are waiting to be examined by the overworked hospital staff. Where could your classmate be? You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawing remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, but doctors were where doctors determine the cause of death. Search the cabinet. Oh, nice. We got well, that doesn't matter in this run. Fuck. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna sell that. Something flashes in the corner of a dusty drawer. You reach for it. It's a sewing kit, which may come in handy later. Upper floor is eerily silent in comparison. The patients here are getting restless. What's wrong with this place? There we go. My friend's laying on the bed, still sleeping after the surgery. Their face is almost completely covered in bandages. You sit on what must be the most uncomfortable chair in the world, thinking how pointless it is to wait here, having nothing else to do. You decide to go and buy something to drink from the vending machine. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. Oh, bloodsucker. Okay. So then I started shooting. Honestly, I could really get away with just like... This is like 6-4... It's only 1 stamina damage, which is like kind of reasonable. Rather than spend my last ammo when I could save it for the boss. 82% chance to hit, which is pretty high actually. 6 and 6, but it doesn't really matter. Might as well guarantee the hit. There we go. Oh, level up. Fire and melee attacks are 20% faster. Hell yes. And firearms scale on perception, right? There we go. Yes. Okay. Next day passes without any incident. Before you know it, another evening has come. With an increasing reluctance, you head towards the hospital. As a part of therapy, some patients took part in our classes. Some of them work fills you with dread. -2 reason. God damn it. Okay, the patient room. Your friend woke up early today. You spent some time talking about your friend and recent events, but still can't shake the feeling. Something seems off. Finally, you go to sleep. You decide to take a walk to stretch your legs. In the morning, you usually only remember glimpses of your dreams. You know 2 things. First, they are always both terrifying and inescapable. Second, the man from your nightmares is standing on the other side of the street looking for you. Confront the man. Getting closer, you start to panic as the situation starts to resemble your nightmares. Finally, you reach the breaking point and run in fear. Here's package. You shouldn't open it now. The next day on your way home, you're stopped by your friend's mother. She hands you a package for her child. You promise to hand it over tonight. Alright. Investigation is starting to take its toll on you. You start to miss the most obviously. It's 4% doom. Hey, your mom asked me to bring you this package. You say, handing over the parcel. When asked what's inside, they just stare at you. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. Just sign here. You're gonna decline. So I don't think we have any wounds other than apparently. No, we don't have any. Oh, isn't this one where the person you're visiting got facial surgery? Yes, that is the one it is. Next day passes without any incident. Before you know, another evening has come. With an increasing reluctance, you head towards the hospital. Many sick people are waiting in the examining area. You meet your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be a perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. I think this... Yeah, that's one reason. Sometimes it's better not to know. You chat until your friend's break is over. Yeah. They're jerked and ask permission and attacks you after, and you visit for several days, right? Alright. Friend just keeps staring at you. Didn't I tell you you're beautiful? They ask, twisting their swollen lips into a smile. Don't go yet. Bye. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. You ask what's wrong. She says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on the backpack laying nearby. Take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts to scream. Starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Next day passes without any incident. Before you know it, another evening has come. With an increasing reluctance, you head towards the hospital. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed, mumbling about something quietly as you pass by. There's no check failure. You try to reason with them and tell them what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up some. Alright, so -2 stamina. Alright, this is it. Final phase of my surgery is tomorrow. I just can't wait to show you the results. You can't help but shudder thinking about the final day. Parasite stirs. You're stopped by 2 nurses. ready to apologize and explain yourself. You notice her weird smiles, deep scars, and sharp knives. Oh, this is not a good thing to run into. It's worth the 5 doom. Honestly, this is like a hard fight. There we go. Yeah, finally, it's the last night you have to spend with them. I have to give credit where credit's due. Well, I'm glad that like running isn't on a percentage in this, because I think that would be like just a recipe for being like incredibly annoying. Like it would just be like failing an escape attempt. Because when you gotta escape, you really gotta escape bad. All right. Suddenly all the lights in the hospital go out. With a bad feeling in your gut, you decide to check on your friend one last time and get the hell out of here. It makes running a valid part of the gameplay loop, as it should be. Agreed. You're shocked to find an empty bed. The parcel you've delivered lies unwrapped on the nightstand. Ignoring the faint footsteps from the corridor, you take a peek. Inside, there's a torn price tag for butcher knife. The footsteps are getting louder. Do you like what I did with my face? I've always admired you, you know, even when you acted like you didn't know me at all. I think the result is perfect, too perfect, in fact, for 2 people to share the same face. Your friend raises a butcher knife, you involuntarily brought. Looking good, honestly. This is too much. Close your eyes. Wait. Close your eyes, fighting the increasing dizziness. You can do it twice. Guess maybe I should do it twice. Okay, let's like try to dodge and then like try it. No. Okay. I only saw that you can do it once. Oh, there we go. Okay. You've taken a step towards the perfect form. -1 all stats. You successfully run from Hunter's daughter. A smiling nurse wakes you up. This is your final day here, kid. Can't wait to finally get out, right? Panicked, you get out of the hospital bed and rush to the mirror. You had a nasty accident a week ago, you did. The nurse continues writing something on the discharge form. A minor concussion and a few nasty bruises, so we had to keep you here. At first glance, everything seems fine. Sure, your face is slightly swollen blue, but that's to be expected. Did you really have an accident and simply don't remember it? Yeah, that must be it. This weird friend must have been a nasty dream. But as the nurse smile gets wider and wider, why don't your shoes fit you anymore? Let's see. It's a good way to dodge the combat, I guess. Code. Do you know there's a thing you can do with the package here? Oh? No. Roads lead out of town. We're closed by the police. You have to find a new way out. So. What was the thing you could do with the package? I guess the knife is in it, so it probably weakens them if you don't give them the package. If you toss the package into storage instead of delivering it, it makes the boss weaker. Ha. That makes sense. Wait, so the ending, yeah, it was just it was all a dream. That was the ending. With 2 boss fights, or well, 1 boss fight for sure. 2 maybes. All right, we've done all of these ones, so I'm just gonna read the beginnings and ends. I assume the implication is that they replaced you and they're playing as double for the rest of your play. And you're playing as the double for the rest of the playthrough. Maybe. I wonder, like, if there's, like, some kind of impact from that, though. I'm gonna do a thing here. Which is probably not a good thing, but I'm gonna try it. A new game is spreading among your friends. Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in an unused school restroom after classes. Dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. School principal has banned the game, but this only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another student is killed. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Okay. Oh. Trophy. Hey, we can actually open it. There we go. Use the key you found to open the trophy case, and you take an odd gold goblet. You take an odd gold goblet without a plaque. Goblet acquired. Constantly cold to the touch. Hell yeah. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty, yes. This is what I need. You share seeing the weird woman reach into her pocket and produce a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. Mind if I borrow it? I've had enough of people trying to take my face today, so I loaded my gun. No, we probably do want to actually just run standard combat. This keeps happening. Yeah. If I had a quarter every single time I had somebody try to steal my face today, I'd have 2 quarters. So this is 6. This is so that's like 10. Get 12. I could try and like dodge. Oh, I can't dodge really. Okay, what's our 70%? They'll put us at 90, and they'll give us room for dodge. And that doesn't give us room for dodge. Oh my god, dodge is really expensive. Our strength is really low. Oof. Okay, well, maybe we'll do it like this then. Not fair. Lady, your face fell off. There we go. What's that? It's lucky earrings. The C slot. I like that you can throw them at the enemy. Yeah. Your average Marco playthrough is fuck monologuing. I have a gun. It really is. Give them your friend's number. Well, don't worry, there's someone else with your face now. So anyways, I start blasting. Yeah, it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah. You read us. Okay. So we're actually not gonna do the side quest for this one because we want to try and do things as fast as we can. Enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Check out the masks. Okay. Oh, shit, right. The mask looks similar to a design you once saw in an occult book. You decided to take it with you. Alright. Take a look at my stored items. I might as well sell these. Nah. Funny mask, which actually doesn't matter at all. Like, it just... Part of me low-key hopes that there's something that doesn't, like, is gonna actually heal us during this backstory, but I probably isn't the case. I'm just gonna sell these. We can't equip them, so. Pale one wearing a nurse outfit stops you today. We're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Would you be so kind to help the community? Make an excuse. You make an excuse and leave the disappointed nurse behind. Okay, so we'll definitely want to do the other one. Now on. Looks so silly. I hate it. Oh, this door shouldn't be here. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Slowly you enter the unknown. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Oh my god, we went to the wrong one. There's like 4 of these, I think, and there's one that lines up with the goblet that lets us, like, yeah, too bad. First, like, star looms over a dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Enter the destroyed temple. Inside the decaying nave, you find a keepsake from an ancient world. Countless skeletons and corpses have shriveled in the arid air. Okay. Was a pointless gamble, but, you know. The principals ordered the school closed down for an investigation. Investigation is starting to take its toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Buy coffee. The double frappe macchiato is nice. Nice pick me up. 3, I think. There's the Boreal Expanse, Bleeding Desert, and the one with the boiling blood. That's I think the desert. I forget the name of. Cause that was the, what was it called? Dying Star or whatever. I feel like there's one more, but I guess it could be wrong. Probably wrong. Yeah, cause I can't think of it now. Yeah, you just got the bleeding desert, so that won't be it. That wasn't the bleeding desert though, that was the dying civilization. Wait, maybe I'm mixing up the names because the other one is like a sphinx that's bleeding. Now I'm curious. If they actually have name, like if their naming scheme is almost like the opposite of what, because otherwise I would have used my goblet. Oh yeah, Bleeding Desert, you're right. That is technically the Bleeding Desert, but yeah, we were in the Upper Kingdom is the one that I'm looking for. Yeah, up in the top left, Bleeding Desert. I agree, it's weird though. Yeah, because like you'd think that the Upper Kingdom would be called the Bleeding Desert because it's the place where you get the Elder God blood. Go figure. Yeah. It's not bleeding anymore, it's all bones. I mean, just to stress like why we're having the confusion over this. Like, this is the Bleeding Desert. This is the Bleeding Desert, and this is the Upper Kingdom. It literally has a like sphinx like spewing blood. Like, these should be named like the exact opposite of what they are. Iceland versus Greenland. Yeah, apparently. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something's truly wrong. They're preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the stores, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want any chance of survival. There's no turning back now. You step in the last stall and close the door behind you. Yeah. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as unknown liquid drips onto the tile. Squish squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish squeak. The door opens. Okay, so a man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty radio. Do you like red paper or blue? We want red. A tall man in a red coat takes out the butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Blood splatters on the stall walls, and as you rush to the door, -3 stamina. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. Oh, interesting. I was thinking that I wasn't expecting -3 right away, and I wasn't expecting -2 all. I was thinking of it stamina versus reason, but it's just the initial damage that you take that's stamina versus reason. So true form Akamanto was probably the one to go for. Run with masks, but Code's mask is oh my god. So anyways, we gotta stop blasting. Line up that shot. So that's 21. If both hit. Alright. $90. Oh. Probably be fine. Okay, good. Blood flowing from the wound in the tall man's red in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint. And when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow you know he'll be back in another stall, in another school, in another city, continuing the horror. You gain 2 stamina at the end of each mystery. That's unfortunate. We can do luck. Luck and perception. Alright. So, another one down. Contaminated water. Doesn't matter because we can't heal anyways. Crestfallen mask. Negative 10% doom. That's actually pretty decent. It's not gonna be... It might be good at the very end, I suppose. But, I'm just thinking about what we want to do here. We can probably put this in storage, or we can just sell it. Alright, 2 left. So we have Fear Festival and Contagious Coma. We're gonna do, I guess, Fear Festival first. Ultimately doesn't matter that much, I guess, but... So we're out of bullets. We have our Blessed Shell. That's all we have left. Fable of a Fear Festival. Your Honest sent you a letter inviting you to a curious sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. And so the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Alright, so we've done this one a few times. I mean, I have a fair amount of money. I could probably, like, go here and, like, investigate. Old man stops you. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside, and teach you a thing or two about magic. He says, don't worry about the payment. I'm sure I'll work it out in the future. And decline. You don't decline me, you fool. He shouts as you flee the house. The old man throws books at you and one of them hits you in the head. I was supposed to say, oh my god, is he gonna hit us in the head with a book? He did. There's still some time. I've never declined that before. I don't think I've even succeeded at that one before either. Alright. Buy souvenirs. Holy candles is actually pretty good to have in your inventory. Buying a map wouldn't be a bad idea. At least we could keep our doom down. Oh, it's a C slot. Guess it's like fine. Festival grounds are now open for visitors. Maybe you should check it out. Look for friends. Oh, I don't know if I want to spend 3 reason though. Decline. Heal me. You need a mask for this, but I don't remember what the mask does. Oh, you freeze in terror is something on the painting moves. There's a hole in it. Are you being spied on from a nearby room? Worried and furious about the hole in the wall, you enter the inn from the back, trying to find the room that connects with yours. Thinking you finally found it, you enter. Ugh. Okay, this is a doom fight. Let's. Oh. Oh, 6 and 6, and then 4. Okay, well that's mission complete. Okay, we got the mask, Kirakosa mask. Can I look at my stuff? No. Okay. Yeah. I invite you into my house and then you walk away, old man magician. Pray. Ugh, seriously? Perception check failure. It's like our highest stat too, which is 6, which is not a good sign. To your horror, you discover a severed human hand behind the statuette. Okay. Heal me, please. Why is it quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everyone? Okay. You follow the faint sound of a telephone line pole. The moment you notice giant hairy balls under it, you start to twitch and they start to twitch and rise. What a weirdly worded sentence. God. Okay. It's just doom. Oh no, it's the ball pole. 95. Wow. We have our accuracy is really high. I'll say that much. And we missed the first attack anyways. There we go. All right. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood, but where's the owner? Oh my god, this is kind of wild because it's like we're the duplicate, we're the clone, we're the other friend. Where could she be? It isn't us, it's the other one. Oh, we must have killed that poor person. Oh, well, I guess you got what was coming, huh? You say a quick prayer before continuing. She stole the wrong face. The suspicious group you've been following is gathering in the nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual and then clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Attempt to climb it. Try check failure. You fall down and injure yourself. Luckily, you managed to limp away unnoticed. I love that one because it feels like you're just embarrassed about it. You're just like, oh. Fun fact, I think you can actually get Mirko to show up and threaten Mirko if you fulfill those conditions, really. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men. I should have used my map, god damn it. You're rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men armed with rifles. They're obviously on the run. I'm gonna run. Dexterity check failure. You decide to run from the suspicious men. Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder. You quickly turn around into intense pain. Quickly follow them, you hear the men. But despite your injury, you manage to lose them behind you. Angled hand. That's a bad one to have. Oof. That's really bad to have. Okay. The sun is slowly rising as you get closer to the abandoned industrial building. Cautiously entering the factory, you can't help but notice the forest has become totally silent. You're not the only one trying to stop the ritual and save your friends. Special forces have raided the occult hideout, arresting the suspects led outside. The handcuffed cult leader suddenly stops. You're too late, they say in a raspy voice. Allure is free once more. -2 stamina. Alright. Later that day, after interrogation, the detectives let you go free. Festival guests are still missing to this day. You board an old bus wondering what exactly happened out there. What did happen out there? Price hike. Alright. So... on to the last mystery, contagious coma. Curious case of the contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake up the patients only end up falling into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting those people, and how did this strange illness start? Let's check the news reports. Alright, so we're probably not going to do the fight. It's probably just better to take a hit. Even better to probably just take a hit on this. Oh, get 1-2 bullets at the end of each mystery. I've been really good at the beginning. Alright. So we definitely want to get ourselves fixed up. This is a major injury, isn't it? Yeah. I think there's only 2. I could sell stuff though if I need to. Wait, I could wear 2 masks, because the funny mask is a B, the crestfallen mask is a C. Let's go to the hospital. Okay, good. Because that, we definitely don't want that. Yeah. Jimmy 2 masks. All the masks. Oh, the door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Enter. I gotta fill my goblet. Slowly you enter the unknown. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Hell yes! Fill that goblet with blood. Deserted temples overlook the giant corpses of the forgotten beasts. With no priests to harvest it, their blood is slowly flooding the valley. Ah, thank you for the follow. Goblet time. To prove that I can fucking drink this stuff. You fill the container with the sacred blood, bringing it back to your reality is sure corruption of all rights and won't do you any good. Like, looks ancient. What was it doing in the school? Drink this. Yeah, that did nothing for me. Yeah, that's right. I drank that cursed blood. I'm like, the game was wrong. Worth it. Alright, so we gotta do this one up. ASAP. It's almost a year since your childhood friend moved to another city, left suddenly without saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In an envelope, you find a key to the apartment. Help your friend. Oh. Thank you. Get a hydrate on that elder god blood. While moving the wardrobe through the doorway, you take a wrong step and sprain your ankle. It's nothing serious, but you'll have problems walking for a few days. You need to sneak into the hospital, right? While walking through the hospital corridor, you're stopped by an older man with a cast on his leg. Could you help me go down the stairs? Help the man. Dexterity check failure. You struggle to help the man, but you both fall down the stairs. The man's cast breaks and you scream. Underneath the cast, there's a seething sore frothing with green bubbles. The man smiles. The smile way too wide for his face. Buddy, like, you need... That's bad. Why are you happy about that? I'm sorry, have you seen the doctor? He suddenly disappears. I'm sorry, have you seen the doctor? He suddenly disappeared. I'm not sure whether the surgery's over. Oh no. Lady, you gotta go back to where you shouldn't be up. You ain't ready yet. You ain't done. Alright. Hate to say it, but this might be the perfect time for the blessed shell. I hate to say it. This sucks so much. Just blow her away. Gotta wait. You need at least 5 more minutes. Like, you're undercooked. What? Yeah, never mind. Where's 90% of her organs? I know, right? That's a problem. Did you see the use text for the blessed shell? Yes, that it gives me 10% more damage for the rest of this mystery, and it cost me some doom. 5 doom. Alright, we gotta get out of here. They say a ghost of a heartbroken boy appears on the street at night. Is just an urban legend, or is there some truth to this tale? I'd like to say, but she sure is an anime character. You plan to wait the entire night observing the spot where the ghost would appear, but you fall asleep. You wake up on a cold bench, your entire body aching badly. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry, Mom. Oh no. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous before entering the house. He turns around as if he's checking for unwanted followers. Follow the man. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside you're relieved. Alright. Wait, sure, Sue had 24 HP with 10% of her organs. The girl had 200. Oh my god. We organ math. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. I actually don't know what the best thing to do here is. I usually fail this because I think this is a dex check, so fuck it. You set a trash can on fire. It causes widespread panic and allows you to rummage through the cabinet. You find the information you need, and we're good. All right. So you manage to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police, finally reaching the quarantine wing. All the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening, their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. The complete silence of this place hits you when you reach one of the beds. All the patients are dead. -3 reason. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain though, with no sick people left alive, it's the end of the weird illness. Alright. Friendly dog has disappeared. Oh, this is the worst. Let's get out of here. Alright. So that's it. So we just have the lighthouse, and our stats aren't terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, it might go sideways. Can your stats go into the negatives? I think they can. Do you remember the second fight? Wait, what? Do you remember this? I need more context. I was looking up to see if there's more context on why Mirako goes sorry mom on the bus shell. I know she's canonically a lesbian. Oh. That's good. What's wrong with your character's face? What's wrong with your character's face? We're wearing a mask. Someone stole our face. I mean, like, they copied it. We still have our face. Yeah. Alright. Oh, do you remember the second fight? Oh, it's in the lighthouse question. Okay, I thought it was like for some other reason. When I see the answers, I'll probably remember. There's a lighthouse. So we can't heal, so we might as well just start climbing. You finally made it inside the Chris Lighthouse. Your guide is telling you two things: that whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Marco is the only female character that takes additional reason damage from the young witch encounter due to being vulnerable to her love spell ability. This only also happens to male characters. Also, the creator of her design confirmed it. There you go. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute, someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought. Gossip Junkie, I think, was the first. Oh god. I actually don't know. I love that this one's just like, you? Question mark? Anomaly Attendant. I don't remember what Anomaly Attendant looks like. I think it's the Bloodsucker though. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not Anomaly Attendant. I think it's Bloodsucker. Correct. Yeah. You rip the photo. Underneath is a tiny button. You press it with a buzz, the gate opens. So the thing I'm worried here is all the skill checks. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you on the side. Oof, -3 reason. You decide to brave the veil. You finally emerge while layer's safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. On the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked. You notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect to a door. The door to a hole inside a central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards and knives. Alright, not enough dexterity. You can feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab the cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. The buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that the gate requires you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you'll power up the gate. Not enough knowledge. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment and stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and are pinning them here. What's the title of the second mystery? We did Wordless Ward second. You rip the newspaper clippings of the case you seem to remember. Underneath is a tiny button. You press it. And with a buzz, the gate opens. Did we not get any positive Zcast events this run? We didn't. No. Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Nope, we made it just in time. Actually, pretty close, but like not as close as I thought it might end up being. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you're relieved and collapse to the floor. That is a relief. That one was a little bit tight. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual awakening of the eldritch old god. What's done is done. It will stir in slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you're safe for now. So we did it. We cleared a run. So that was this one here. So now we have exquisite taste for 88%. But we did get a lot of endings tonight, which I think is like honestly also important. But what happened to the parasite? Nothing. Just nothing happened. Parasite gone? Yeah, pretty much. That was it. No parasite. No. Yeah. Just like, let's check our endings. So we're missing 2 endings for Household Hell, which we don't get very often. 1 for School Scissors, 2 for the painting, 1 for Botanist, which I think we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to do that one open book because I guess it's really hard. Territory. Okay, so we're getting there pretty. We're clipping right along. But that's it for now. Fire. Yeah, we're at 6.5 hours, so it's like 2 hours. I like open book gaming. Nothing wrong with that. Like, that's the thing. Like, I remember as a kid, like, having like player's guides and stuff, and like sometimes it's like just more fun that way. It's just like you're reading through stuff and you find a thing and it's like, oh, I gotta check that out. But it's stuff you never probably would have found anyways if you were just like endlessly roaming. All right. How are we doing? What are we up to? Let me see. We're 21. We can hold off for a little bit longer. So what am I gonna do next? I'm gonna leave it up to you all. Hey, Ballin. I do that sometimes, especially with complex RPGs. Yeah. What do we play next? I'm actually gonna load a 3rd thing in here. And I'm gonna say we'll run this for, I can do it for 10 minutes. Yeah. Look, now Kid is gonna figure out 8-button combo on ATV Off-Road Fury 3 sometimes. To be like that. Plus, I don't want to replay a Soulsy, because I made one goof 93 hours into a run. Yes. Like, especially if you're like the type of person that just like plays through a game a single time, for example. Like, sometimes you want that feeling that you've gotten everything out of the run that you could get, you know? Like, I get the appeal. 3-way tie almost immediately. Nope. I play hundreds of games. I gotta be efficient. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know, like, my efficiency, because I stream and because I try to keep most of my stuff, like, first play oriented, my efficiency is not great, but, like, if I'm really focused on just, like, if I want to just, like, focus on polishing off a game, and I I'm just gonna like forgo that stuff. Like if I just read up and do my homework, like I can usually buzz through quick. But yeah, but I'm not sure if that's like as fun as like watching me like figure things out, you know? That's something I often wonder, and there's like oftentimes a line there. I think a good example of that is like Kill It With Fire, because it was just like figuring it out to like a certain extent in the run is like engaging and I think fun to watch, but then after a certain point it's just more fun just to like be like, okay, I gotta look this stuff up and I'll just like streamline it. I would assume, I don't know, I mean, like I'd love to hear what y'all think about that, but that's the general like method I approach it with, I guess. I used to play so many more games as a kid because there was no alternative. Yeah. I think for stream content, it's good to figure it out for a while and then go to guides to minimize floundering. Yeah, and that's like something I definitely know I'm guilty of, is like I'll flounder a little bit too long by moments, and I gotta get like better about like identifying it when I'm just like, when it's clearly like beyond me. And when I need to like start like optimizing runs. Yeah. Because I got lost in games. I know like the thing is I used to replay a lot more games too, like, you know, Super Nintendo, PS1, PS2 eras, GameCube. Like I used to replay a lot more because like just had less games to play, right? And the games I had, you know, I'd definitely like go over multiple times, like a lot of times. Like, gosh, I can't count the times I've played through Chrono Trigger, or like even Super Mario RPG I've played through a lot. And hell, Mario 64, played that a lot too. Games are supposed to be entertaining. If a guide or difficulty aid in the entertainment part of the game, then so be it. Exactly, right? But I often try to avoid like spoiling things for myself, just because I think it makes for more interesting stream content, ideally. But anyways, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break because we had a little bit of time there. I'm gonna take probably another 12 minutes, so I'll be back. I'll try and keep an eye on the poll this time, make sure I see the results. And yeah, we'll get into our next game. So I will BRB. Everybody hang tight. Yeah, get some snacks. BRB.